Good morning. Welcome to Leza Live on the radio, on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA on the very last day of 2024. I'm ready to give this past year the boot. How about you boys?
I don't know if it'll change.
You don't think it's going to change?
2025?
Well, I'm hoping it will.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you, Drew?
I'm ready for the change.
Yeah, I'm ready for the change,
24
too.
out the door.
It was a long year. Long but short. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we just did this. But it felt really long in terms of stress.
Yeah, on the stress factor, I would agree with you.
Yeah, it was
but
up there.
It seems like it flew by, but, it was kind of flying by with a big load.
I mean, we had so much happen this past year.
I mean,
We had the Olympics, and we had a presidential election. I mean, we had a lot going on. Yeah, so I'm ready for 2025. I've got high hopes that it's going to be a fantastic year.
Yeah, Drugel started talking more
Yes.
on this show.
Yes, that's true. That did happen this year. You started talking more on this show?
Drew.
You too.
Well, I was forced.
Yeah, well,
I didn't
that's
have a
true.
choice.
I'm not going there, Matt. It is the end of the year. I might come up with something just for the end of the year for you.
Right.
Is that
yes.
your New Year's resolution, Drew?
No, I was talking with Charlie, and my New Year. I don't do a resolution, but my goal is to ride my motorcycle more.
There you go.
I log my rides.
Yeah.
And I did this about 3 years ago, and about 3,300, and then it was out to about 5,500, and this year I'm pushing 8,000 miles, so I'm thinking hopefully I can get 10,000 miles in
Wow.
2025.
I think that's a great goal.
And my other thing was to change some of my vocabulary.
Oh.
Sound a little better, use better words.
Like what? Give us an example.
I don't know if he can say it on the air.
Thank you, Matt. I was thinking I want to use certain adjectives less.
Ah, gotcha. Why?
How about that?
Why? Don't they bring you joy?
Well, I'm sure one of these days I'm going to say the wrong word
Yeah.
around one of my grandkids.
Right.
And they're going to say, well, Grandpa says that word.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
That's what it,
Right.
But other than that, I think those are obtainable.
Yes.
And, well, if not, I'm still going to have a great time.
That's exactly right.
And,
Good time
that should
trying.
work.
Good. Good
know?
for you. Yeah, they say when you make a resolution to make it something that is attainable. I mean, don't set your sights so high that, like last year I said I'm going to ride the Peloton every day. Well, that only lasted for about 7 days. Every day is a little rough.
It was a good 7 days, though.
I read that the resolutions, typically about 85% of them end on the 9th day.
The 9th day, yeah.
So,
Right.
that's all right. The thing is to enjoy and have fun and,
Yeah. I like what you said. Instead of making a resolution, make a goal.
Yeah.
Set some goals. Yes, I've set some goals, and Matt, you as well?
Aren't they the same thing?
I don't think so. I think when you resolve to do something, you kind of set yourself up for failure in a lot of cases. Like you said, a lot of people don't get to it. It lasts for 9 days.
Yeah, and then it's like, never mind.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to lose weight. I want to save more money. Well,
Right.
Okay.
All those things.
Those
are a given.
Yeah, kind of a given.
Right.
So what I have a question for Matt is, how many miles are you going to put on your bike this year?
Yeah, Matt.
As many as possible.
Yeah.
Now you
We need to pick a number.
Have a number, man.
I don't know about a number because I haven't ridden it for a full year yet.
Right.
So I don't know.
What's an attainable goal for Matt on his motorcycle this year?
I would like to see Matt do 2,500 miles.
2,500 miles.
I thought it
Let's
was
do
gonna say
24. That's
25,000.
200 miles a month.
Right.
Oh.
200 miles a month.
I'm
could
pretty
do
sure
that.
I've already done that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. Very
Just
good.
in the backyard. I just go in circles.
I have a goal to actually get on my motorcycle this year.
Well,
And
Maybe. I don't know. I don't like the foot shifting thing. I'm a scooter girl. I want to shift with my hands.
I think it would be quite the sight seeing the three of us together traveling down the Highway 69.
You guys you on your huge bike.
Oh,
I'm
my
sure
bike is small compared to Drew's.
Drew on his big bike, and then me on my little, what is it, 125.
well, You know what? We should go out and do a camp out in the desert because I can go in the dirt. I'll bring my dirt bike.
Yeah, I can.
You know?
Mine's a dirt bike.
And then
Yeah.
again, I think with proper training, I could get you to shift.
Oh, see, that's what I need. Okay, let's do that in 2025
Well-
before it gets too hot.
My question is, Drew said he wants to put more miles on his bike. Which one? He has like 37.
Yeah. I think you're talking a cumulative.
It's all miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
Right, a cumulative.
Because sometimes you feel like a nut and sometimes you don't, right? So, man does not live by one motorcycle alone.
Wow.
I do.
okay.
I only have one.
Me too. But we're not. That wasn't our profession. He raced motorcycles.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know that, but
It's my gig, but
Yeah.
the thing is makes me happy.
yeah. Do
It keeps
more
the
of
world
what
a
makes you
safer
happy.
place.
Yes. There you go. Do more of what makes you happy this year, Matt. What makes you happy?
So I have to
Besides drinking.
buy another motorcycle?
Good.
Well, no, just ride the one you got.
Right, the one I got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is the saying, the right amount of motorcycles to own is just one more.
One more.
Yeah, see, so I only need one more.
See?
Okay, well,
And
you know what? I'm not stopping you. I'm not your mom or your wife. You do.
I don't
you do
have
you.
one of those.
No. So you do you. You get to do what you want to do. So go do it.
Okay, yes,
Okay?
ma'am.
All right.
Right away.
Very nice. Well, I had a very nice evening last night. I was invited to go to dinner with Matt from Matt's Saloon, Matt Broussard, and the crew from CNN.
Oh, nice.
They're all in town to, report on our boot drop tonight. And it was a really lovely meal at El Gato Azul. Thank you very much, Barry Barb. Delicious food and great conversation, and really interesting to hear these guys talk about. They've traveled all over the country on New Year's Eve to bring different drops to the big show, with Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen. And so, it's going to be our turn tonight, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, if you go by the square, they already have their equipment out
Yeah.
there. They got their big satellite dish. I mean, they're ready to rock and roll.
They're ready to rock and roll, and so are we.
Yes.
And coming up a little later on this hour, I'm hoping that Matt and Marco from M&M Productions come in and give us all the details, all the behind-the-scenes stuff we need to know about the boot drop tonight. So I'm looking forward to chatting with them coming up this morning. Also coming up this morning, we're going to have one of the band members from the Instant Classics call in. They're in the Valley. They'll be driving up a little later on today, but Todd Middleman's going to call in and tell us what we can all expect from the band tonight, which I already know.
Is he going to sing on the phone?
I don't know. You can ask him. You can
Well,
ask
he's
him
your
to.
friend, right?
Well, he's going to sing on stage all night long, starting at 7:30 until 12:30. So I think that if you want to hear him sing, there's your
He
opportunity.
needs to save his pipes.
Yeah, and it's a
Right.
whole band. I mean, it's not just one dude. It is a whole band. We'll ask Todd how many musicians are coming up and what we can expect. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. All right, and also we have to talk about the Peach Bowl, ASU. I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm more excited for the game or the new year, because this is a big time for our football program, and I'll be cheering loud.
Well, I already have a bet with my buddy in Texas.
Is that right?
So ASU better pull this off, otherwise I'm going to have to grovel.
Yeah. I think we have a good chance. We're the
Oh,
dark
absolutely.
horse in this. And the game is going to follow the Relia Quest Bowl, which starts at 9:30. So they're saying around oh, no, wait, I'm on the wrong day.
10
No,
o'clock.
I'm on the wrong day. Yes, 10 o'clock, Peach Bowl, Texas
Peach
versus
Bowl's at
Arizona
10
State.
o'clock.
Yes. So, I'm excited. We'll all have to get up early to watch the game and cheer on Scattaboo and the boys.
Will you be up by then?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Well,
sure.
you're going to be out late.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
We
do
have
it.
faith in you.
The Rose Bowl is going to follow the Peach Bowl, and then the Sugar Bowl follows the Rose Bowl. So, tomorrow, full day of football. Are you going to watch football or are you going to ride your motorcycle?
If it's nice out, I'd rather go ride.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's a lot of bowls of
That's a lot of
peaches
bowls.
and sugar and roses. That's
Yeah.
You got it all covered.
Scott went to the store last night and got all of the things we need to make nachos tomorrow.
Chili.
Yeah, and just do it upright.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. And it is hard when the weather's so nice. Like you said, you feel guilty staying indoors all day in front of the TV. But heck, what a way to start the year, right?
I'm going to watch the Peach Bowl, and probably that'll be the last game
Yeah.
I'll watch, and after that I'll go play.
Right. Perfect. Fantastic. All right. Well, I see that Matt just walked in. We're going to wait until Marco gets here and chat with them about the boot drop tonight. We should talk a little bit about this past year. I mean,
do we have to? I don't want to remember it. It's already
Well-
bad enough as it is.
there's some things. I mean, did you remember that Alaska Airlines 737 MAX door fell off during flight?
Of course.
That happened this year.
Boeing definitely remembers that.
Oh, for sure. Tell me, I don't know. Was it a Boeing airplane
Oh,
that
yes.
crashed in
Oh, no.
Yes, it was.
South
And
Korea?
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
where it
And
crashed?
the FAA is investigating it right now. They've got a whole group going out to check out and try to find information from the wreckage.
Yeah. How awful. How awful. I mean, that was just a major tragedy for sure. Also, let's see what else happened this past year. The Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed after it was hit by a container ship. Remember that catastrophe? That happened this year. I mean, all these little things, which are actually humongous things, are shadowed by the even bigger things that happened this past year.
Not
this
to
is-
mention an election,
Yeah.
You know?
We had a total eclipse
total eclipse, an
this
election.
past year.
What else?
Yep. Let's see. Lots of people passed. We talked about that yesterday.
You got a new puppy?
Yeah, I got a new puppy, and I lost a puppy. I lost a
Yeah,
dog.
that's true.
Yeah, all in the same year. Big year for a lot of us.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
great way to end the year. I'm talking about death.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I got
It's
a new
true.
puppy, and I lost. I mean, that's
Bubba
the
is
circle of
amazing.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the circle of life. It
and
happens.
speaking of puppy,
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Bella absolutely, as I was enjoying some of those limoncello almonds,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
okay,
She didn't get them, did she?
I dropped one
Yeah.
and she scooped that thing up and ran, and it's got chocolate in it, and
Yeah.
I could not catch her.
Yeah.
And she was just, so when I went back to get another one,
Yeah.
okay, I was really careful.
Yeah.
She was on me like a duck on a June
See?
bug. I am telling you, she loved those things. And
A
I'm
duck
like,
on a June
"Sweet."
bug or a June bug on
I
a
was
duck?
gonna say, I don't know if that's a saying.
Yeah, well, it's a Texas saying, dear.
A duck on a June bug?
Yeah, because, if they're trying to catch a June bug, they put their little,
Oh, gotcha. To
Okay.
eat it. Gotcha.
like a duck on a June bug.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Hey, what
But-
happened to the June bugs? Because I don't remember seeing any June bugs this
Oh, we
year.
had them this year.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, see, if you're you're up in the trees. I'm
Right.
sure you had them because
I
we
can-
had them.
You know, they used to come in June, and now they don't come till like August.
They come when the weather's right.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
do what they want to do.
Anyway, so Bella loved the limoncello almonds.
By the time I got to,
yeah.
okay, so she had one.
Okay.
But I am telling you, her tail was going 100 miles an hour. So thank you for that.
Oh,
Okay.
you are so welcome. You are so welcome. So, do you have any New Year's Eve traditions? Anything that you do other than cry in your beer?
Cry my whiskey.
Cry in your whiskey? Yeah. No. Any meal?
Great. Now you lost Drew. He had to mute himself.
I know.
He's laughing so
well,
hard.
it's a good question. It's a good question. Is there a meal that you have? Is there? I mean, do you set resolutions or
McRibs.
McRib. I knew
I-
it was going to be the McRib.
I don't even know why I ask. In Spain they eat 12 grapes during the countdown. Bonus if you don't choke. I mean, how do you eat 12 grapes during the countdown? 12, 11, 10. I mean,
Carefully.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense at all. In a bunch of countries, they chow down on ring-shaped foods to symbolize coming full circle. I'm curious, does a pizza count?
Pizza always counts.
Yeah.
It's more of a circle than a ring, but
Yeah, but full circle,
yeah.
I think it counts.
But then would you have to eat the whole pizza?
The diet starts tomorrow, so there's always one more night. It's also the last work day of the year, of course. They also call that No Interruptions Day. The sooner you finish, the faster you can veg out and put 2024 behind you.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's also Make Up Your Mind Day. Time to pick a New Year's resolution and actually stick to it this time. They say each year, Make Up Your Mind Day encourages us to stop dilly-dallying and follow through with the decision already. So we've already talked about that. Resolutions, I don't know. If anybody out there is making a great resolution, give us a call, 928-541-1016. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We
Yeah.
should talk about that. It's also National Champagne Day. There you go. Finally, one we can get behind. If it ain't French, it ain't champagne, specifically from the Champagne region. That's an actual place. Unlike wine, which is aged in barrels, champagne is fermented right in the bottle, which gives it all of its bubbles. So there you go. Raise a glass of champagne to say goodbye to 24 and hello to 25.
You should go to Champagne. You'd enjoy it.
I would enjoy it. Yes.
No, it's a really
Champagne, Illinois?
No.
Champagne, France. Okay.
Well, weren't you just in Europe? You should have stopped by.
I know. I mean,
Did you go to the Eiffel Tower?
I did not this trip, but I've been.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been.
Anyway, if you go there, and not too far from there is Chantilly, which is a wonderful place, which you have the Chantilly lace.
Sure.
But you would really like Champagne. I mean,
would.
I'm not a fan, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
It tastes pretty good over there.
Oh, I bet it does.
And it's fresh. It's
Everything
good,
tastes
it's nice.
better over there.
Oh, yeah, a lot and they don't have all the chemicals and all that kind of stuff. So.
For sure. Fantastic. All right. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to be talking with Matt and Marco from M&M Productions here on Leza Live. Did you know that an improper bite can cause cracked or damaged teeth over time? At Pro Solutions Dental Group, they specialize in identifying and correcting bite issues to protect your teeth and keep your smile healthy for years to come. With their expert care, you can prevent future damage and enjoy the confidence of a strong, beautiful smile. Don't let bite problems go unnoticed. Learn more about their bite correction and prevention solutions today at Pro Solutions Dental Group. Give them a call, 928-776-1208, or visit PrescottDentist.com. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA on New Year's Eve. Joining me in studio, we have Matt Broussard and Marco Espitia to talk about the Whiskey Row boot drop tonight. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Today's a busy day for you, so thank you for taking a little time to come and chat.
Heck yeah, thank you for having us.
Appreciate it. It's going to be a long day.
Yes.
And what year is this for the boot drop on Whiskey Row?
14th annual.
This is our 14th annual.
Can you believe that?
That is
And you've been doing it all this
amazing.
time?
I've been doing it all this time. I missed 1 year because I went to Toronto to be with my kids, and I'm like, what am I doing here? I need to be on Whiskey Row.
You said never again.
Never again.
It's funny how when you do that, because the minute it sounds like a good idea to
Right.
take a break.
Right.
But then while you're in it, you're having major FOMO.
Right, a total FOMO. I kept going to my phone to watch what was going on, and so yeah, it's definitely the place to be. And we were just talking about all the different drops around the country. I mean, the boot is the coolest, don't you think? I mean, you were
heck
just
yeah.
telling me in Yuma they drop iceberg lettuce. Come on. I mean, I know why. I get it. You know,
Right,
they're
yeah.
like the lettuce capital of the country, right?
Exactly.
Or
yeah.
cotton.
Yeah, or cotton, right, for sure. And then you said they drop an elevator from the Space
Elevator
Needle.
in Washington.
And why
and then-
elevator? Because the Space Needle is so tall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Right.
Tower of Terror.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What else did you find?
Well, obviously in Arizona, there's the pine cone drop in Flagstaff.
Right.
Winslow is the card. The
Or
Deuce.
Sholo.
Or
I think,
Sholo,
yeah.
the
Oh,
Deuce of
Sholo.
Clubs.
Okay.
Deuce of Clubs card.
Yes.
Um,
Tucson has the Taco Bell taco.
Taco Bell taco.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
taco.
Yeah, it's sponsored. Big
Yeah.
time. Corporate sponsorship.
corporate money.
Yeah, I know.
Still can't get them a W.
right?
Ooh, speaking of,
Speaking of, yeah, what, you want to talk about the football game?
you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Arizona
This is-
State, you guys are big fans. You guys have been fans as long as I've been fans. I remember seeing you guys. You had your season tickets. We had ours. And yeah, big day tomorrow. Are you more excited about the new year or the football game, the Peach Bowl tomorrow?
Right now, my anxiety's a good anxiety.
Yeah.
But it's one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Let's just get through one thing at
I
a time.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then
Absolutely.
when everybody else is hungover,
Yeah.
then we can get excited.
Okay, let's do it. Sounds like a plan. Go
It's
ASU.
gonna be a big day.
Big
Exciting.
day. Well, let's talk about tonight and the boot drop. The festivities start around 7:30.
7 o'clock.
7
Yep,
o'clock,
and then
okay.
the band, Instant Classics, one of your favorites.
Yes.
Started at 7:30.
Yes.
So-
And that is going to be a ton of fun.
I remember that night.
Do you remember that night?
do.
My 50th birthday at Matt's Saloon, and they were up on stage, and I got to sing with them. It was really fun. Yeah, so it's going to be a ton
You
of
gonna
fun
sing with them
tonight.
tonight?
Well, they've asked me not to, so probably not. No, they haven't. They haven't. You know, once I have that microphone in my hand,
Yeah.
you don't know what's going to happen.
Never know.
But Marco and I will be hosting the night again, which is going to be a ton of fun. And there's going to be vendors down on Whiskey Row. Tell us about what's going on.
Yeah, we've got a ton of. I think there's 7 food vendors. There's time
Okay.
for lunch. Great Mexican food, safari samosas. We've got new this year. We've got Perfectly Nuts. They do like roasted almonds and cashews and all that.
Yum.
And we've got the carnival games are back, and
So
we have
the Ferris wheel?
we have a couple new rides this year. The
Okay.
Ferris wheel was broke down.
Okay.
So we've got a couple new rides this year.
All right.
One of them is kind of cool. It's called the Saddle Up, which is perfect for the boot drop.
Yes.
And there's another one like a pirate ship type
oh
thing.
my gosh,
So-
I love that one.
Yeah, so it'll be it's good to change it up and it'll be fun.
Absolutely.
Which
So-
was it worked out great though, because with us having a nation audience this year, a
Yes,
national audience,
national.
because CNN's going to be there this year. At first, it was you guys can have either the Ferris wheel or the satellite truck. So I mean, we needed the truck.
We
so,
need the truck this
yeah.
year for sure. Yes. This is the first time it's going to be covered nationally.
Worldwide. Lisa.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. We're
Yes.
going big time now.
Big
No, this
time.
is a great, despite whatever your politics are.
Right.
And this is a great thing for Prescott and to really put us on the map as
Mm-hmm.
a New Year's Eve celebration. So it's going to be fun, and we had the opportunity to be with Gary Tuckman, the reporter, and all the crew from CNN. Really great group of people, and they're
Yes.
super excited to be here in
Yes.
Prescott.
They love it here.
They're keeping politics out of it completely. This is just a fun night to focus on Prescott.
Exactly.
And what's great, Gary was here back in 2013, and he covered the 19. So it's great to have him
yes.
back here for
something
good.
more festive.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Very exciting.
Yeah.
And we're going to have the fireworks at 10 p.m. and again at midnight,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
all of the early birds can come out and see the fireworks and wish everybody a Merry Christmas New York time.
Exactly.
And then the diehards. And there's always more people there for midnight, don't you think?
Yeah.
And it's so amazing to be up on stage and you guys up on the top of the Palace building
Yeah.
to see the amount of people that just come from all over to ring in the new year together.
It's crazy to just watch the street suddenly just fill up and get packed in.
Yes.
It's really cool.
Do you have any idea how many people we had last year? Say?
We had about 10,000 at each drop.
Okay,
So,
10,000.
Yeah.
So you just wonder how many more will be
Exactly.
there this year.
Yeah.
And then after worldwide coverage next year.
Next year, exactly. And we really are starting to gain that national recognition. We got an email just last week from a family from Ohio that are coming out west for the very first time, and they picked Prescott to come out and celebrate New Year's.
Isn't
So
that
it's just
something?
it's cool that we're starting to get those, traveling from afar to come out and
Yes.
do this.
To see the boot drop.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the VIP experience for
So,
tonight?
well, there's the Arizona's Christmas City sponsors, so there is a VIP party going on for those sponsors.
Oh, for those
Yeah.
sponsors. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure if that was something people needed to buy tickets for or
No,
something. No.
no.
Okay.
But
yeah, I mean, the
if
party.
you want to join it next year, become an Arizona Christmas City sponsor.
There you go. There you go. Nice work.
Yeah.
Very nice work. Well, what else can we say about it? It's the place to be to ring in the new year down on Whiskey Row. The weather's going to be absolutely perfect.
I think
Beautiful.
like probably the best weather we've ever had for it, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
It's in,
I mean,
like,
you guys
low
have been out
upper
there.
40s.
You've been out there in rain, wind, snow, sleet.
we
So
have.
this is going to be a nice reprieve this year. to have
Wonderful.
Just nice weather.
So nobody has an excuse. The
Nobody
weather
has
can't be an excuse.
No, not at all. And there'll be a little chill in the air, but we've got the burn barrels up and down the street.
Right.
So, just
It's
dress
no
warm,
different
come
than
out
when it's
and
15 degrees.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So-
It is going
I
to
mean,
be the
and if
biggest
they can
party.
do it in Times Square,
Yes.
we
yes.
can do it here.
We can do it here. I guess they're expecting a ton of rain, and it's really cold in New
really?
York.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, how perfect.
Yeah.
You can't expect it to be any better
No,
than
not
it's
at
going to
all.
be tonight. Wonderful. Anything else you guys want to add? Or anything about parking or that people need to know about?
The nice thing about the boot drop is just Whiskey Row is shut down, unlike all the parades and everything. So
Right.
all of the side streets, there's parking on there,
Right.
plus all the first four floors of the parking garage behind Whiskey Row. So,
Right.
I mean, if you get down here a reasonable time, and,
Yes,
and
you'll find a
a
place.
parking spot. Yeah.
And a lot of people don't. They try this every year, but don't try to go to the rooftop of the garage
Right.
because to watch or anything like that because they're not going to let you up there.
Right.
Because of the fireworks.
The
So-
fireworks are up there.
And if you're
Okay.
downtown today, don't park downtown or on
On
Whiskey
Whiskey
Row
Row.
Right.
after noon.
Because you'll get towed.
You don't want to
Yes.
get towed.
Yes, because we need that space.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
that's good advice right
Yeah.
there. Very good. Gentlemen, thank you so much for providing this free family event to our community every year. I know it takes a lot to put this on, and I appreciate it because there's no place I'd rather be than Whiskey Row to ring in a new year. And I
Heck
know
yeah.
you would as well.
Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
Exactly.
So,
Absolutely.
I did want to add one thing too that's
Yeah.
new this year. Abundant Photo Booth. They're a new photo booth company in town.
Okay.
We have two different styles of photo booth, completely free. One of them is like a 360 video that
Oh,
they can do,
cool.
and you can upload it to your social media. They'll send you a link. You can upload it to your social media, and then tag Whiskey Row Boot Drop Official. That's our Facebook page.
Okay.
And then they're doing backdrop and you get a printed
Very fun.
thing with your pictures. So
Okay.
yeah, kind of fun.
Get in line as soon as you get there.
Heck yeah.
Tons of fun. All right, we have Todd Middleman on the line. I'm going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk to one of the members of the Instant Classics that'll be performing tonight on the stage at the Whiskey Row Boot Drop. Again, guys, thanks for coming in this morning, and Happy New Year.
Thank
Happy
you for
New
having
Year,
us.
Leza.
See you tonight.
You're
Happy New Year.
welcome. Happy New Year. All right, more coming up here on Leza Live. Right now, if your jewelry needs a makeover, I know where you should take it. Take all your old jewelry into the Artful Eye Jewelers, middle of Whiskey Row, downtown Prescott, and let their on-site award-winning master jewelers take a look at what you have and come up with some ideas that you can turn it into, basically repurposing what you already have, making your jewelry brand new. They can use your diamonds, your gemstones, and they will even buy your leftover gold that you don't use. Stop in. Ideas and estimates are always free. That's at the Artful Eye Jewelers, middle of Whiskey Row, downtown Prescott. And we are back. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. And we have a member of the Instant Classics on the line this morning. Good morning, Todd.
Good morning, Leza.
Happy New Year.
You're the only person I would get up this early for.
I texted him at like 8:45. I'm like, "Are you up?" Because rock stars sleep in, and you need your rest because tonight you're going to be rocking our area. Whiskey Row Boot Drop starting at 7:30. We are so excited to have you guys at our event this year.
We couldn't be happier to be coming up there. I mean, when you asked me for this gig, you told me Prescott was in the Bahamas, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll get bundled up, and we'll come up there, and we're going to play. Everybody's going to know every song we play. They're going to be singing along all night, and I hear we're bringing some pretty decent weather for you guys.
Yes. Just bring it on up from the valley. I hear it's going to be in the low 40s, which is going to be absolutely perfect because we've had years where it snowed and rained and sleeted. So tonight's going to be absolutely perfect. And I want to tell everybody, every year I ask Todd, can you do the boot drop? And he's like, it's like the biggest night for a band, right? The Instant Classics are like the biggest party band in the Valley, weddings and such. And every year he's like, no, can't do it. And this year, finally, they're able to do it. So I personally am just absolutely thrilled about this.
How much did you bribe him?
You finally wore me down, and I convinced the band to do it. And I've got relatives up there. So hi, Jeff. Hi, Patty, if you're listening. And we get to play for them. And we're very excited. Like, I started looking on YouTube at all the videos of the boot drop, and I went, why did I say no all these years? We should have been up there. Oh, my God.
Well, you're going to find out tonight. I mean, thousands of people come out for this, and just adding you guys to the mix is going to make it one of the very best ever. Tell people about the Instant Classics. How many band members are coming up, and what can people expect?
We've got a six-piece band coming up tonight. So, we're a rock band. We have three singers. Two guys and one lady, and I mean, we labored on this set list like really hard. And I will tell you, my uncle gave me good advice on how to program it. So got to give him some of the credit for that. Thanks, Jeff. But it like every song is killer. I mean, we're stacked tonight. We spent more time working on this set list than we ever have before. We wing it a lot of the time, but we want to come up and we want to add to this party so much. And I think you can look forward to really getting rocked tonight. We're really set up for one heck of a night.
Ah, man, I can only imagine. You guys are no strangers to our area. Every time you've come up and competed in the Battle of the Bands, you guys won it. So if that tells everybody anything, if you want to see this band rock tonight and watch the boot drop, come on down to Whiskey Row and say hey to Todd and the gang. I for sure am going to enjoy tonight. Can't wait to see you guys on the stage.
Leza, thank you so much. Like I said, the band is totally geeked about being up there, and we're going to come up early and hang out and walk the streets and maybe take some requests from people, and we'll see how it goes. But it's what a way to close out 2024 and bring in 2025. Could not be more excited.
Wonderful, Todd. Thank you for getting up and calling in this morning. We really appreciate you.
We'll see you tonight, Leza.
Safe travels.
See you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, we are set to have perfect weather, the perfect band, the perfect MCs.
Wow.
I'm just joking, joshing with you. And all the food. I mean, this event has grown so much. When we first started it, there was no carnival rides. There were no vendors down there. It was just a stage. I think we even had just a DJ. For many years, we had just a DJ spinning records because we couldn't afford to hire a band. And so to see the evolution of this event has been quite something.
Well, if you think about it, you've had 14 years
To perfect it.
to perfect it, and look at it now.
Yeah.
I mean, that didn't happen overnight, and that was a lot of hard work by a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Hats off to so many people involved. Tracy Horn, one of the people that have spearheaded this. It was her idea to start all this, and so we thank Tracy and everybody it takes to put this together.
Well, if you think this is going to be good next year after CNN gets everybody
Right.
up here, imagine what next year's going to be like.
Oh man, yeah, it's going to be great.
Do you think Fox News will have to show up next year?
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll have to have everybody here
We're
next
going to
year.
open up the can of worms.
Let's hope not. Let's hope people keep it.
No.
Keep politics out of our New Year's Eve celebration.
But
Right?
Didn't take politics. We just want a lot of people to come
That's
up.
right. That's
so they
right.
can come up and enjoy our area and
Yeah.
spend their money with us. Help our economy.
That's exactly right. All right, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, Matt has a resolution.
I have no resolution.
He just shared with me during the last break that he thought of one, and he's going to share it with all you coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Now, ladies, it's the end of the year. Did you make it to the doctor this year just for a checkup, just to make sure everything is going okay? If not, you need to pick up the phone and call Prescott Women's Clinic and make your appointment for 2025. That annual Well Woman exam is essential for women's health, and Prescott Women's Clinic is your one-stop shop for complete women's health care. They have everything you need: routine checkups, prenatal care, hormone therapy, menopause management, you name it, they've got you covered. And their experienced and caring team offers personalized care for every stage of your life. So make that a call. Take care of yourself. 928-778-4300. You can learn more about Prescott Women's Clinic and also make that appointment online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. And we're back. Thanks for hanging around. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Matt Hinshaw has a resolution for 2025. What is it, Matt?
To be meaner to Drew?
No, that wasn't it.
Oh. to stump Drew?
You're not going to share what you tell. I didn't know that was for my ears only.
No, I can tell. I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
I'm just done dating for the rest of my life.
He's not going to date anymore.
Ever.
That's Matt Hinshaw's
Ever.
resolution.
I learned my lesson in 2024. I learned it well.
What do you have to say about that, Drew?
I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it either.
I think that's going to end like maybe instead of 9 days,
Yeah.
maybe 3.
Yeah.
Because, all it would take is some sweetheart to walk up to him and say, hi.
Right.
And that's going out the door like that.
Exactly.
Okay?
Well,
it sounded good, but it ain't going to work, bud.
No.
I've made it 43 years. I can keep going, Drew. I believe in myself.
No, that is not a resolution. I will not
No.
stand behind that one.
Do not take that.
I will not take it.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You got a motorcycle. Hey, honey, want to go for a ride? Boom, you're done.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
but
you're done.
it's not a cool motorcycle like yours
No,
with
all
two, where I could ride 2 up.
Is that how it works, Drew?
All motorcycles are good. Okay? You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're going to be
She's
fine.
not going to be judging you on your bike. That's for sure.
No, we don't know anything about the bikes.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I mean,
What if it's a biker chick though?
and
she rolls up on like a Harley.
Then she has her own bike,
Yeah.
and then you go
That's
ride
even
beside
better.
her. Yeah.
Then I
That's
have
even
to-
better.
Then I have to ride behind her, right?
Yeah. Well, pretty much, yeah. If she has a Harley, yes, absolutely.
Why would you want to ride in front? The view from the back is
Look
better.
at Drew. He
Well,
has all
no,
the
but
right
I'm
answers.
just saying, like on her bike.
Yeah.
And then if you've seen the T-shirts, Drew,
Yes.
and she'd be wearing one of those, and that would just be mean, and I would cry.
Oh, okay. I don't know what. You lost me on that one, but that's okay. You can explain it during the break.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Okay. very
Yeah,
good.
it's not radio appropriate.
No, so if anybody out there would like to date Matt
No.
Henshaw, give us a call.
No.
928
Yes.
541-1016. In the new year, we got to set him up with a nice young lady who likes to have a good time, likes the movies,
They have to
likes
be-
the McRib.
I mean,
That would help.
Do you understand? It's already demanding enough saying nice and young being in Prescott. Like, that's not going to happen.
Now, be
Come on.
careful there,
That's not true.
Matt.
There is
That now
lots of
we know
nice-
why Matt's alone.
Yeah. There's lots
'Cause
of
I'm
nice
honest.
people up here. Okay?
Yes.
And I'm sure there would be a person that would like to be with somebody who's nice and
Right.
articulate.
Yes.
And you got a job.
Right.
Well,
come on, dude.
Maybe they should call in the hour before us then.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, I'm not getting behind that resolution.
No,
Matt.
I
No,
agree with
no.
you.
You got to manifest what you want in your life. And I've told
And
you this.
that's what I'm
We
manifesting.
talked about this a year ago. You got to picture what you want, and you got to work every day towards what you want, and it will happen.
I got the motorcycle.
You got you
And I hang
manifested
out
a
with Drew.
motorcycle, and Drew's now your best friend. So
Pretty much, yep.
see how much your life has improved in the past year.
Well, but see, on the flip side, Drew's life has gotten worse. So
That's not true.
That would not be true.
That is not true.
That
Matt.
would not be true.
All right. Pep talk over. Let's talk about what's out in 2025. You want to hear what, 2024, we had some things that were in. These are out. Friendship bracelets are out. According to trend watchers, the fad set
Okay.
by Swifties this year has run its course. So have Jason and Travis Kelce, who are predicted to be way less in next year. That's hard to believe.
does Taylor Swift have a sister?
No, she has a brother.
No, I don't think that'll work.
Okay, all right. A bunch of the trendiest reporters at the Washington Post compiled their own list of what's expected to be out. Tree pod burials. I like that idea, where you bury your loved one's ashes with a tree pod, and then
yeah.
it grows a tree. Why are those out? I like
You
that
know,
idea.
It sounds good.
It sounds, yeah.
It's just fertilizer at this point.
Yeah, right.
Hold on. I want to go back to Travis Kelce. What if Tay and they get married in 2025? 'Cause
Yeah.
Then wouldn't it be like even bigger than this past year?
Yeah. Their
See, so
relationship.
they can't say they're out. Yeah.
No, they're not out. They're just not as in. The brothers, not Taylor and Travis.
Oh,
They're
okay.
not out.
So we're getting really categorized now.
Yes,
Got
yes.
it,
The
got it.
brothers that have been so hot lately with all the commercial ads and everything.
But
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing. I mean, he's on the sports report. He's doing good. Travis is.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
and he definitely knows football.
you mean
I mean,
Jason? Jason.
Jason, rather.
Yeah, yeah.
He definitely knows football.
Right,
So
right.
he seems to be doing good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with all that stuff. We'll have to wait and see, right? So this is a story I wanted to share. The Federal Aviation Administration says it's investigating a close call between a charter plane and a Delta flight in L.A. on Friday. A small plane carrying the Gonzaga men's basketball team just barely missed a Delta flight that was taking off on the runway. That's not the shocking part of the story. Listen to this. The FAA says there were 1,100 near misses on runways in 2024. That's a lot. I didn't know that it was that common.
Well, they don't want to publicize it
No.
because otherwise you'd be scared to fly if
Right.
you really knew the truth.
That's crazy talk.
But what's the distance on a near miss? Because I think even if it's like a mile, they consider it like a near miss. Some of
Yeah,
them.
a mile. See, that doesn't make sense. A near miss to me is like 500 feet. That's a near miss, right? Hey, and another alarming part of that story, that number is actually down by almost 60% from 2023. I had no clue that was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Now you know why Drew sticks to the motorcycle.
Right.
No more flying.
No more flying for you, huh?
Only got a few trips left, and
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's another story that I read this morning. A bunch of scientists in England think they've pinpointed exactly how much shorter your life gets with every cigarette you smoke. According to researchers at University College in London, each butt takes about 20 minutes off your life. So, for example, smoking a whole pack will shorten your days by about 7 hours. On the bright side, quitting a half a pack a day habit on January 1st will get you one more day of living by the 8th.
Good.
So those that smoke might consider quitting in the new year.
See, and I call BS on that because I
Yeah.
would have died by now.
Really? Did you smoke that much?
I
Were you a
smoked a
little,
lot,
You were a
yeah.
little chimney?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I don't see you as a smoker.
Did you ever smoke?
No, I have asthma.
Oh,
My
okay.
parents smoked.
All right.
Um,
I've smoked 2 cigarettes in my life.
yeah. No,
I turned as green as you can. I turned as green as his Jeep.
Wow.
That was it.
that's
That's
pretty
very-
green.
Yeah, that's very
That's
green.
pretty green. All right. We need to take another commercial break. And when we come back, more here on Leza Live. Stay with us. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA, the last day of 2024. Should we talk about some of the things that happened this past year? Some things that we might have forgotten. Of course, breaking news. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump's contentious race for the White House dominated the news for much of the year. President Joe Biden's debate performance, remember that? Oh, my gosh, that was awful.
Yeah, that was a rough
That was a
one.
hard one to watch. The assassination attempt on Trump. Have we forgotten about that?
No, he hasn't either.
No, I'm sure.
He's
and
still selling, I'm sure, things.
I'm sure. I'm sure. The horrific ongoing war between Israel and Gaza stretched into its second year, drawing in Iran and Hezbollah and Lebanon. The war in Ukraine also passed 1,000 days, with Ukrainian President Zelensky signaling it's time for peace talks with Russia. Please, Lord, let it end. On a lighter note, Jennifer Lopez filed for divorce. Is that a lighter note? Not really, but from Ben Affleck after 2 years of marriage for the second time. Natalie Portman also got a divorce after 12 years.
Sweet. I didn't know that one.
It's not all bad. You didn't
never
know
mind.
that?
I'm going back. That's my
Okay.
princess
Okay.
right there.
Look it.
Natalie
See,
Portman.
what did I tell
It
you?
didn't even last a day. Didn't even last 20 minutes. His
Didn't last
resolution.
10 minutes. Natalie Portman's available?
She's
I'm on
available,
it. Although,
yeah.
you know the bad thing about her? She doesn't eat meat.
Oh.
Like, there's no way.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
maybe you
there's
could
no
change
way,
your
'cause
mind.
That's all I eat.
That's all you eat. Maybe you could change your mind. Not all bad news on the celebrity relationship front, though. Taylor Swift, like we talked about, and Travis Kelce's relationship captivated the world. And Haley and Justin Bieber had a baby.
Wonderful.
I mean, good news to be had.
So, do you think Tay-Tay, when she gets married, she'll eventually get divorced, and then that album will go like quadruple platinum?
For sure. For sure, yes. The rise of AI inspired fear in 2023, but 2024 saw the tech being integrated into our devices that we already have. And, it's been used in myriad of ways.
That's not terrifying at all.
Well, we gotta figure out how to hone it, right?
Sure.
Make it work for
And
us.
they're figuring out how to control us.
Yes. Well, I guess you can look at it that way.
Clearly it's when they released the McRib. That's my go-to
That's
today.
yeah. That's when they were able to control you.
Well, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Absolutely. Well, I know that next year's going to be a brighter, bigger year, and I have a wish for everybody for the new year. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
I worked really hard on this. As we wrap up the year and step into 2025, I want to take a moment to thank all of you, our incredible listeners and supporters, for being part of this journey. Whether you've laughed with us, shared your stories, or simply tuned in to listen, you've made this show so much more than just a conversation, which has been great. Here's to a fresh start, a clean slate, and endless opportunities to grow, connect, and make meaningful memories. My wish for you this year is joy that lasts, love that lifts you, and courage to chase those dreams you've been waiting for. Let's make 2025 a year to remember together. From all of us here at Leza Live, thank you for being part of this community, and cheers to an amazing new year. We can all ring in the new year together tonight at the boot drop, and I look forward to what this new year brings.
Man, ChatGPT is getting really good.
That was very nicely.
Thank you, Drew. Matt,
I didn't say it wasn't nice. It was very well done for AI.
how did you know? I worked really hard on that this morning. The first one they wrote wasn't great, so I had to do it again.
I like that you own it. You're like, yeah, I
Right.
worked really hard on that
There's no
with-
shame in my game.
with AI.
Yeah, no shame in my game. All right, you guys, have a happy new year, and go Sun Devils.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back here on Thursday. Have a great one and a safe one.